Well, hi, everybody. Good morning to meteorologist Travis Klineski here on this very early Monday morning, and things are very busy this morning. Winter storm warnings and winter weather advisories continue across a large part of the local 4 viewing area. The biggest thing that changed overnight, and really just the last few hours, is that more counties up north have been added to the winter storm warning. Basically, these counties on the northern fringes have been added to it, and the main reason is because it now looks like the heavier snows are going to be a little farther north than previously expected. So basically what we have with the winter storm warning, that means 6+ inches of snowfall in those locations are more than likely expected. And I would say right in the middle of that pink, especially just southeast of the Tri-Cities over towards Lincoln, Beatrice, I think that's where your heaviest snows are going to be. Some places over a foot of snow with this. Purple winter weather advisories, lighter snow but still impactful snow. That's where we're looking at that 2 to 6 inch type range, maybe a little higher up north, something we'll have to watch here. This will come to an end at midnight tonight out west for 3 a.m. tomorrow morning for the rest of us. So what are we looking at here? Well, snow really intensifying over the next couple of hours here. We're going to see some heavier snowfall, especially in that darker purple or blue shade there in the southeast here. We're going to see some snowfall rates of 1 to 2 inches per hour. Throw in a little bit of wind, and that could cause some blowing and drifting of snow. Now, the heavier wet nature of the snow helps us a little bit in that it won't blow around quite as much. Now, we're not talking about a blizzard, but gusts may get up to around 30 miles per hour, maybe a little higher at times, which is enough to still blow the snow around and just worsen that visibility. But the snow will already be falling heavy enough that that's going to make for some tough visibility restrictions. So what we're going to see basically is, yeah, the plows will be out and everything, but the snow will be falling heavy enough that it doesn't take long for the snow to just cover the road right back up again. So travel is not advised for today if you don't have to. I know some of us still have to get out and about and travel. I have to drive for my job. So if you do have to drive today, just be very careful. Take it slow out there for today. Maybe have your car equipped with some of the things that you would need in case you were to get stranded. You know, extra clothing, gloves, hats, stuff like that. Maybe a shovel. But the snow is going to continue through the afternoon hours. So the bulk of the heaviest snow falling during the daylight hours today. Then as we get into this evening, it does start to lighten up a little bit. Notice not as much snow out there. Still some snow falling, but not as much. Continues into the late night hours, but this is where we really see things start to lighten up. But we don't really see a complete break from the snow. There may still be a little bit of light snow into tomorrow. Not much wind, thankfully, on your Tuesday morning and during the day Tuesday, but still periods of light snow not out of the question. But then late in the day, our next round comes into play here. This will be a late Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night chance of some light to times maybe a little moderate snow. This is kind of just the additional icing on the top here of snow. We'll see maybe another inch or two out of this here before it starts to wind down as we get towards Wednesday morning, and we're just left with cold conditions here for the middle of the week. So snowfall totals, we've already seen many places as of 7 o'clock this morning with 1 to 3 inches of snowfall. Overall totals, we're going to be looking at some pretty impressive amounts of snowfall. I think some places in our southern and southeastern parts of our local 4 viewing area will be over a foot of snowfall. Very isolated amounts up to 18 inches at most, I think, here. And that would really be the out there around the Lincoln, Nebraska City area, maybe some 14, 16, maybe 18-inch amounts. Tri-Cities area, I'm kind of in that 8 to 12 inch range right now with snowfall totals. You get to the north there, Ord, Albion, 6, 7, 8 inches, maybe as much as 10 around St. Paul to Central City. Farther north, 3 to 7 inches. I think, O'Neill, you are on the very edge of that winter weather advisory criteria right there. Out west, 2 to 6 inches of snowfall. So this kind of gives you a rough idea of how much snow we should potentially be seeing just for this first winter system, this first one that ends tomorrow morning. And then again, throw on another inch or two of snow with that second round that comes in Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night. Temperatures, not really a big important part of the forecast. Other than that, it's cold enough that most of us will just be seeing snow. I don't think there's really much of a freezing rain or sleet issue, and maybe in the far southeast. The other thing I'll mention in the southeast, maybe enough instability for some rumbles of thunder out there later on today. If there's enough intensity with the snow, there's a chance of some thunder snow for today. Tonight's temperatures dropping down into the teens, maybe a few single digits up north. And then tomorrow's temperatures cold, teens for afternoon high temperatures for tomorrow, maybe a few spots near 20. We'll quickly wrap it up with the long range forecast, which is much quieter after today. We'll be looking at temperatures that'll be cold though through Wednesday here, highs only in the teens. Lows for a couple of nights will be down into the single digits. And then as we look at the long range here, we're looking at partly cloudy skies through the end of the week. Should be dry Wednesday through Friday. Saturday is about the closest we get to some moisture there. I'll go mostly cloudy, but I'm going to keep us dry for now. Sunday, mostly sunny. Otherwise, just a little breezy there on Saturday. And temperatures returning closer to our average high by the upcoming weekend. If we didn't have all that snow on the ground, we'd probably be pushing 40s, but unfortunately, it's going to take a while to melt off this snow, and that means temperatures a little colder because of the solar radiation being reflected back into the atmosphere thanks to all that white on the ground. So again, I will stress, be careful on the roads today if you have to be out. If you don't have to be out, it's best to stay in, but I know not all of us can, so be careful if you have to be out today. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I'll see you all again on your Tuesday morning. Until then, take care. Enjoy your day. Be safe out there. God bless. Bye.